Let's make dessert. Healthier version of chocolate chip cookie. This is almond flour. Well, I actually already have a lot of stuff ever since that I started living here for almost 2 years now. Actually, I did buy a lot already. Whenever I get the chance to save myself from buying extra stuff, I'd rather just reuse or recycle some of the things. So like this one, this is an ice cream container. 2 tablespoons of milk. So butter is a high calorie ingredient. This one, you really have to measure. I need 1 tablespoon of this, so around 15 grams. I don't have baking powder, or maybe I do have baking powder. Actually, I have baking powder. Yeah, I almost forgot, but let me check the expiration first. Expires on July 17th. It's already expired, so I cannot use it anymore. I'm gonna throw this away. So I don't have baking powder now. All right, baking soda, if I remember correctly, it's 3 times stronger than baking powder. Instead of just using 1 teaspoon of baking soda, I'll use 2 teaspoons. Baking chocolate chip cookie is not really that technical. So, and then 1 raw egg, 63 grams of honey, stevia, 1 tablespoon, but you can adjust this depending on your taste, vanilla. Now again, depending on your taste. This one has really negligible calories. So with these kinds of ingredients, you can just really eyeball it and not be so stressed with the measurements. But things like butter or anything sweetened, you really have to measure them carefully. Chocolate chips, 30 grams of chocolate chips. Oh, by the way, I'm going to make this chocolate chip. Also some cocoa. And also one thing to make this richer is you can add espresso powder. Well, in my case, I just used the Nescafe powder. And then you can also add a pinch of salt. I used to bake actually. I used to make fondant cakes way back. I don't really like seeing my work, my hard work getting destroyed, so I realized that maybe making fondant cakes is not for me. I think it has always been my weakness because I love sweets, I love ice cream, I love cakes. So that's actually the biggest reason why I've always had a hard time losing weight. The other day, I actually made a kind of different version of this chocolate chip cookie. It's exactly the same, but I did not put cocoa powder. So it's like the regular chocolate cookie, but this one is a chocolate chip cookie. What I'm using for small batches like this is my air fryer. Unlike other baked goods where you really have to be strict with measurements, with the technique, this one you can just play around and you almost will never ever fail it unless you're trying to experiment. It doesn't really require like someone who's really super expert to make them. You'll get about 220 calories per piece. I know it's not that lean. I know it's still a high calorie for, but still it's a lot better than eating the one with the sugar and, you know, flour and all that. The great thing about cooking with almond flour, it has a lot more protein than the regular flour. So I'm just right now flattening them out because I just know that this won't flatten out by themselves inside the air fryer. And yeah. So yeah, there.